never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm not sure if I'm actually saying welcome back or this is going to be included in another vlog, but hello, hope you're all okay. Today is pre-op day. So today is Monday, the 24th of February, and we are having the operation for my peg to be put back in on the 27th, which is on Thursday. So I've got to go for pre-op today. I think it's pretty much just like bloods, that type of thing, but I'm about to set off to my mum's house because she's going to come with me. But yeah, I just feel like it's not happening. Like, sorry, this camera is so dark, I don't even know if you can see me. Yeah, I'm just not feeling like great about it, to be completely honest with you, but that's just the whole PTSD thing anyway. But anytime I'm in the car at the moment, I am putting Sabrina Carpenter on because she's just released 4 new songs, and me and my best friend are going to go and see it on the 13th of March. Providing I've recovered from my surgery, which I think I will have done by then, because I am not missing Sabrina Carpenter. And she's just literally released like 4 new songs, so I'm like trying to learn them like word for word. It's like revising, but for a concert. Guys, what a nightmare. So, I've just got back from the hospital. I'm just about to log back into work. So my surgery might be cancelled on Thursday, which is great news. I feel so, I don't know, like, I'm not confused, right, because obviously it's like straight to the point, like it might be cancelled, but basically the surgeon is off sick, and obviously that's completely, you cannot control that, like it's obviously not his fault, but he said that he's going to be off until at least Wednesday, and then Thursday he's supposed to be back in. So Thursday is my surgery day, so I'm supposed to be going into the hospital in Chorley on Wednesday the 26th, and then I'm supposed to be staying that night and then having the surgery on the Thursday. So basically the plan is that they are, when I am supposed to ring the ward on Wednesday to see what time they want me in, they will know at that point whether the doctor is going to return on the Thursday or not, because obviously he's got like a surgery list and they'll have to make arrangements and cancel them and stuff like that. So yeah, that was my day. They just basically took some bloods and said obviously if it is cancelled then I'll have to have a repeat of them next week. I feel frustrated because I feel like I've really tried to help myself up for this. Like I've accepted the fact it's happening. I know it's going to happen on Thursday. I'm stressed about it, don't get me wrong, but like I know it's going to happen. So like I'm just kind of like, right, it's happening, blah, 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 whatever. And now it's kind of like it might not be happening. I'm just really disappointed. The only other alternative option would be for me to go into Preston. However, the reason why they're doing it at Chorley is to help my trauma issues relating to Preston. And if I was to go into Preston, then that would mean that I would have to go on the same ward that I spent 6 months on, and I don't think that that is even an option for me, to be completely honest with you. Like, I don't think I'd be able to cope with it. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm still hoping that he's going to be back on Thursday, but we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, it's just one of them things, which is frustrating. Like, it can't be helped. Like, obviously, he's unwell. Like, it can't be helped. It's completely not his fault. Yeah, there's just a bit of mixed feelings I've got going on right now, so I'll keep you updated. I'm still going to prep like I am supposed to be having it, so let's just see. Good morning, guys. So it is Wednesday the 26th of Feb this morning. I've woken up like earlier than I usually do. When I say early, it's literally like 8:15. So for some of you that'll be like not early at all, but for me, like, I don't know, it's just early. Yeah, so my pre-op, everything was fine. Nothing sort of came from that, so my bloods were all fine. I'm just basically, obviously, you know, the situation that I found out on Monday, that I don't know whether the surgery is going to be going ahead or not. So the plan is today, I was supposed to ring the ward at, it's just basically said I'm a letter, ring the ward after 11 just to see like who, you know, what time you can come in, etc. But my nutrition team told me that they will call me just to let me know whether I need to go in or not, because obviously if my surgeon isn't going to be back tomorrow, then there's no point obviously going to hospital, because I was going to hospital for no reason. So yeah, I'm just basically waiting. Like I said, it's like around about 8:15ish. I'll be completely honest with you, I feel sick. Like, I don't feel good at all, and I know I've made this decision and I've not taken it lightly, and like I've said previously, like if I ever had any like operations or procedures coming up in the past, it really wouldn't bother me. But yeah, just the thought of going back into hospital, the thought of like everything running through my mind right now is everything that can go wrong, and I'm just getting a bit stressed. But I just want it over and done with, and that's why I feel a bit frustrated that if it does get cancelled, it's like another week that like I'm waiting for it. Like I really just want it over and done with. I need to have a good experience in hospital to be able to kind of be like, okay, yeah, like everything was okay, like things aren't always going to go wrong. And I think this is obviously like the mental health side of, I guess, trauma, like coming up. But yeah, I just feel stressed, I feel a bit sick, and you know, and you kind of have them like nervous butterflies in your stomach, like I feel like that. And I also feel frustrated at myself as well, because I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to feel like nervous. I don't want to feel like worried. I just want it over and done with, and then I can move forward with my life. I can manage my symptoms better, things like that. So I do need to pack my bag. I didn't actually manage to do it yesterday, just because I was working quite a lot, and I don't know, I think in the back of my mind I didn't want to pack my bag because I was scared. But I need to do it. So obviously I might be doing it for no reason, because they might be calling me later and saying it's cancelled, but I also equally need to prepare like it is going ahead, because I don't want them to ring me and say you need to come in now and I'm not ready at all. So yeah, I did manage to wash my hair last night, so that was done. Like I had a shower and kind of like prepped that, you know, I was going in, but I just need to pack my bag, which I don't think will take me too long, because if I am going in, I'm only staying in tonight and tomorrow. So yeah, that's just a little morning chat from me and how I'm feeling. Like I said, not great, but we move on. Let's go sort my bag out in a sec. I've just made myself a brew, so I'm gonna drink that before I carry on. Yeah, let's see what today brings. I'm so tired. Oh my god, I can't see. Hello everyone. Right, so I'm pretty much surrounded by mess, and I don't really know where to start. Like, I feel like, because obviously when you kind of are like unsure about something, I feel like you kind of put things to like last minute. So like, because I've been like so apprehensive and nervous with surgery, like I said, I've been kind of like, I've not packed my bag yet, whereas I feel like previously I would have like had it like ready to go, like I know what I'm doing. But also because of the fact that I don't know if it's going to get cancelled, you know, it's kind of also been putting me off packing my bag. So I just thought, let's just do this now. I kind of started putting together like medical stuff, but I've just realised that I need this bag for my actual stuff, like clothes wise, and I also need to use some medical stuff this morning because I need to disconnect from my TPN. So I feel like I'm going to do my normal stuff, disconnect from my TPN, and then I'll have everything like available to take with me. So I'm staying in. I'm doing this is if I am going in today, so I might have to unpack this literally later on today. I have no idea if they do cancel it, but let's just pack like we're going. So I'm staying in tonight and tomorrow night, so I need to take comfy things, because if I'm having surgery tomorrow, then, you know, I'm trying to remember what happened last time, my G-tube vlog, like G-tube surgery. Like, I just, you know, I was in pain, and I didn't really move much. So like I'm trying to take things that like I'm going to be comfy in, and obviously like I don't want to take too much because it's literally only for 2 nights, but I also want to take enough just in case for any reason I have to stay in longer. So just going to pack the basics first. I'm not going to show you that because it's like my underwear. So I've packed them, and then I'm literally going to take loads of fluffy socks. I mean, I'm only staying for 2 nights, but I feel like for some reason you can never have enough socks, so let's just start with that. Okay, then I'm going to pack PJs. So now normally I would probably, for 2 nights, I'd probably, like if I was going away, I would just take 1 pair of pyjamas, but I'm very aware that when I had my G-tube surgery last time, I bled quite a lot and I had to keep changing my top, so I'm just going to take a couple of pairs of pyjamas and an extra like baggy top type thing. So first pyjamas I'm going to take are these. I'm going to take shorts, and it's like a shorts and like a jumper type PJ set basically, because I know when you're in hospital it can get quite hot. I'm also aware it could go the opposite way and it'd be absolutely freezing, so I'm going to take a pair of joggers as well just in case. But yeah, I'm just going to take 2 pairs of PJs. Hopefully it won't take up too much room in my bag. So they're just kind of like shorts and a top, but like I said, I'm also going to take a spare top, which is just this one, just because it's baggy. Like I use it kind of like for bed basically, but just in case I need to change my top if I bleed and stuff like that, it's just easy to throw on and it's not going to take up that much room in my bag. So it's just literally like a baggy top. So let's pack that. So that's basically PJs, which I feel like I'll be living in, to be honest with you. Now, the next thing that I'm going to pack are some leggings. Feel like they'll be the easiest things. Why is everything inside out? Literally everything is inside out. I must have washed them like this. So I'm just going to take leggings. I feel like they'll be the easiest thing to put on tomorrow. Like obviously, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really wear jeans unless I'm going out anyway, but they'll just be the comfiest and easiest thing to put on. So I'm going to take a couple of pairs of leggings, again, just in case I'm staying any longer than I need to, or anything like that. So 2 pairs of leggings, and then I am going to take some t-shirts. So again, this is in case I stay in longer than I'm supposed to, or I don't know why, I just kind of feel like I'd rather have more than I need, which I know is silly, but just in case. So I'm just taking 3 t-shirts. However, I might actually wear one of these today. Thinking about it. Do I wear one today? I'm probably going to wear a hoodie today. Yeah, I think I'll wear one today. So let's pack that one. And then I will wear that one today. Okay, that's done. I'm also just going to take this like long sleeve like jumper type sweatshirt, just so I can wear that when I'm coming home. Now apart from that, that's pretty much my clothes, to be honest. I'm gonna wear today like a hoodie and like probably a pair of leggings really today, so that I've already like got that on. But one thing that I do absolutely need to take with me is a sweatshirt. Now, reason for this is, which I'll probably wear this to go in, or my grey one, I'm not sure, just because it's a bit bulky for my bag. But basically, when I'm connecting to TPN in the evening, like whatever I put on, I'm kind of stuck in it until it comes off. And also I can't really have like, obviously I can't have a jumper on or anything like that because I need to access my line. So I usually wear like a t-shirt or something like this that I can access my line, but because it's like a bit chilly like at home, I'll just put my dressing gown on to keep my arms warm. But obviously I don't want to take my dressing gown into hospital, just as it's massive, and I don't know, just don't really fancy taking it. So I'm going to take a sweatshirt so that I can actually put that on while I'm connecting to my TPN, just to keep me warm. Apart from that, I'm going to take my face stuff, just my moisturiser and things like that. Like if I don't do my skincare and things like that like properly. Oh no, I'm getting a no caller ID. Hello? Hi, you alright? Okay. Okay, no problem, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's fine, no problem. Well, I'll just wait. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just wait to hear from you, yeah. If it is going ahead, no, it's okay. No, it's alright, don't worry. If it is going ahead, like what time do you think I'll need to go in today? Okay, because obviously like I'm not really need to do anything today, if you know what I mean. and I'm doing my own TPN. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll wait to hear from you. All right, thank you. Yeah, bye. Okay, still don't know if it's being cancelled. Basically, she spoke to his MedSec, that's my nutrition team. They spoke to the MedSec and she has not been told to cancel the surgery for tomorrow. However, maybe she just hasn't had the proper update yet, but they have been informed to speak to the route coordinator that manages the surgeons and stuff, so someone called Prince or something. So she said, I don't have much of an update for you, but she spoke to the ward, there is a bed available for me, but obviously we don't know if the surgery is still going ahead or not, so she just apologised obviously that she doesn't know yet, but she's going to keep me updated, so still going to carry on as normal. Anyway, yeah, so I've just packed some of my face stuff. I got this like bag from Temu. It literally says face on it. It's just literally got like my micellar water in and stuff like that, so packing that. Then apart from that, like I feel like I don't need to do much else apart from my medical stuff. Like I've got my socks, underwear, pyjamas, like clothes, like that's pretty much all I need. I'm going to take my iPad and my laptop just because depending on like plug sockets available and stuff like that, like I might have one charger, not the other, and I'm planning on like editing some vlogs and stuff just to keep my mind occupied. That's what I'm very aware. I need, the whole time I'm in hospital, I need to keep my mind occupied like really badly. So I'm going to charge both of them now, and I just pretty much, apart from that, I need to take like chargers and things, so, and my camera, which I'm on, so yeah. I'm going to disconnect from my TPN so that that's done, and then like have a look at packing my medical bag, and yeah, I'll just keep you updated on what is going on. I don't even know how to feel, but I'm just trying to keep myself distracted today, so maybe it's a good thing I've only done this bag today.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow and the old ways.
Okay everybody, we are back, we are disconnected, and I have also had a phone call in between this time to let me know that the surgery will be going ahead. Now that I know it's going ahead, I feel like I've never like sweated so much in my life. Like this morning, like obviously I was feeling quite anxious, but now I just feel very hot, very flustered. Like I think I had it in my head, to be completely honest with you, that it wasn't going to go ahead, which is I think why I didn't do my bag, because like I just have very bad luck, and as soon as he said the other day that like the surgeon is off, I just thought that's it, you know, it's not going ahead. Like, so now I know it is, we'll see. So anyway, I need to pack my medical bag, but I needed to disconnect first because there's a lot of stuff I needed to use beforehand, like that I couldn't pack. So basically what I've done is I've kind of got everything out that I think I need to take, because I'll be doing my own TPN. So I'm just like going to quickly run through all this just to make sure that I've got everything. But I'm going to be doing my own TPN, so I'll be putting it up tonight, and I'll also be putting it up tomorrow night, or one of the nurses will be doing it for me, because I probably won't be able to do it myself because obviously I'll literally just have had surgery. So yeah, depending on if there is a nurse that is trained on TPN, because it's not a very like overly common thing when you're not on a gastro ward, that the nurses are trained on it. So if it comes to it, worst case scenario, if the nurse isn't trained that are on and I'm not able to do it, I'll just have to go on a potassium drip and then come on it like the next night when I'm at home. So first things first, I've got this little bag. I think I got it a while back, like ages ago when I was going to Wales. I kind of just tend to use it for like if I'm staying at my mum's and stuff like that, but it's a good medical bag. So I'm going to take 4 dressing packs. This is a type of stuff, by the way, that the hospital will already have. So realistically, I don't actually need to take a lot of it in, but the supplies that I get provided with from my home care company, so the supplies in hospital, they're slightly different. Like the dressing packs are slightly different, the flushes are kind of different, and because I'm used to the way I do it with this stuff, I'd just rather not make any changes and not stress myself out any more than I need to. So I'm trying to work it like out of everything that I need on my tray when I'm doing my TPN. So first of all, I need the dressing packs. Then I need the flushes, so I've just grabbed a few of them. I think I've got more than I need, but there's no harm in having too many. So I've got the flushes, and then alcohol wipes. Again, I've got more than I need, but they should have spare if I need any more. But again, I just want to take my own because they are slightly different in hospital. So I've got wipes. Then what else do I need? I need the tray. So I'm going to put this in my bag first actually because it's quite big. I'm going to put it at the bottom. This is the tray that I do my TPN out of, which is why I couldn't pack it because I've literally just used this to do my TPN, so I can pack stuff on top of that now. So I've got the tray. Then the next thing I'll need is gloves. Again, I've got too many of these, but there's no harm having too many. Then I've got my Given sets. Now this would be different than what they have in the hospital because I have my own specific machine, which is the Microl pump. This is what it kind of looks like. It's a mini rhythmic PN Plus pump. Now in hospital they have completely different pumps, so the Given sets that I have wouldn't go in the hospital pumps and I'd have to use a completely different one, and I don't know how to work the machines at the hospital, so 100% need to have this and need to have this because I'm planning on putting it in my backpack so it's easier, and the pumps that they have at the hospital would not fit in my backpack. So I've got my Given sets. Then I've just got some empty syringes to take out the lock out of my line. Curos caps, I've got a box of them rather than just taking like singular ones. I just thought I'll just pack the box, it's just a bit easier. They are the caps that go on the end of your line to protect it. Then I'm just going to take an ENFit syringe just in case I need it. And then I'm also going to take a dressing just in case for any reason my dressing falls off. And then I've also got some Bionectors. So this Bionector is basically from there on my line downwards. You change this once a week, but sometimes on the very odd occasion when you take your PN off, your Bionector comes off at the same time. So just as a backup I've got them. And then I also don't know the deal on medication, like by the time I get there, so I've been told to get there, but I don't know if there'll be enough time for the pharmacist to come see me and then prescribe me the meds that I need when I'm in hospital. So I'm just going to take my own and then be able to say, yeah, I've brought my own just in case, especially my sertraline. Like, I don't want to miss this. You know, all of my other meds can kind of be managed. You know, if I miss a day, I don't think it would be the worst case scenario, but my sertraline, I really don't want to affect it working, if that makes sense. So I'm going to pack that. Now apart from that, I have got the charger, which is for the battery pack that goes in my TPN pump, so I'm going to take that. However, I'm obviously going to need to take my backpack, so I'm actually just going to leave the pump, the charger and the battery pack actually just in the backpack, just so I know that. And then obviously I need to take my TPN, but I need to only get that like literally minutes before we're leaving because it needs to stay as cold as possible. To be honest with you, I feel like that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to leave it here just in case I forget anything, but I'm also going to take my own water bottle. Oh, I've literally got stuff on the bed that I forgot about. Good job I got it out before. Hand wash, again they have their own in the hospital, but just in case worst case scenario they don't have any like in the actual dispenser and I have to wait, it's just easier just to bring my own. So I've got the hand wash that I have from the company. Now I'm not going to bring any hand sanitizer gel just because all the ones I've got are open and I don't want it to go all over my bag, and that is something they'll 100% have at hospital. These are some scissor clamps. Now these are plastic and they are used so just in case you've got air in your line or anything like that. They're kind of like an emergency sort of measure, but again need to have them with me. I always do try and keep one of them in my backpack now. I went for a stage of completely forgetting that they existed, and then I saw a couple of TikToks that scared me about people's lines, so always make sure I've got them now. And this isn't really medical related, but it's something that has been helping me with my anxiety when I'm trying to sleep. I think I showed it you when I was in Spain, I'm not sure. It's called Head Soothe. I'll link it down below just in case any of you are interested in it, but basically it's actually for headaches, but you just put it on top of your forehead like that, and I tend to go a bit overboard, like I put it there and there, and it's kind of like, it goes cold on your head, and I don't know how to describe it. I think it might be a mentholy smell, but it just basically goes cold on my head and it just gives me like a different sensation, so I tend to put that on my head before I'm going to sleep. It just seems to help. And I've got some chapstick because I know every time I have sedation and stuff like that I go really dry, so I probably won't even use it, but it's worth having it. So I think that is pretty much it. bringing my own water bottle. This is actually James's water bottle, believe it or not, even though it's pink and purple. But I don't actually have a water bottle that I can take with me because all of my cups that I drink out of are all like this. Like, I'm obsessed with cups. Anyone that knows me really well knows that I have like an actual problem. But I'm gonna, like, I feel like that'll spill everywhere. So I just know that, like, if I'm in pain and I'm not gonna be able to get up and reach my jug of water and pour it and stuff, I just rather ask the nurses to fill my water bottle up and I can just keep it on the bed. So that's a good tip for anybody. Apart from that, like I said, I think I'm pretty much done. I'm just gonna get changed soon. I'm gonna leave everything that I need on the bed just so I don't forget. But I think that's it. I've not even got dressed today, guys, like literally. I'm just getting stressed, I'm just getting worked up, and I keep thinking like, oh, I'm getting worked up for no reason. Like, I know I am getting worked up for a reason, but yeah, I'm just pretty much just trying to take it easy. I'm gonna get dressed in a minute, like I said, and then pretty much after I've made sure that I've got all of my bags together and everything like that, then I'm gonna be good to go. So I'm probably gonna close this vlog off here. I know it's been like a bit random, kind of like just my pre-op and then my pack and my bag, but I just thought I kind of want you to be, I want you to see the whole journey, like not just in hospital. Like, I like to keep you guys along the way with me, like, and I just show you pretty much everything. So yeah, I hope it's been okay for you, and I'm going to start my next vlog as soon as like my mum comes around, really, to take me to hospital. So James is working today and he is going to come see me later and tomorrow as well. I don't know what time my surgery is yet. I'll probably find out when I'm at the hospital. But yeah, I'm probably going to start a new vlog, and it can just literally just be my peg surgery. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Bye.